Hello dreamers, I'm Rob and you're watching AVDreamer. Alright, so today we're going to be looking at not one but two Epson projectors. On the top we have the Pro Cinema 4050 and on the bottom here we have the Epson Pro Cinema 6050. And when you just take a quick look here, they look basically identical. Identical in size, same exact chassis. The only difference is, if you look down on the bottom there, it has that black trim line versus on the 6050, it has a silver trim line. But other than that, you cannot tell the difference between the two. They look absolutely identical. But they are definitely not identical on the inside. They both have the nice, it was one of my favorite features, the motorized lens cover. Very slick setup, and they're a nice looking projector. So stay tuned. We're going to do a little shootout here, a little video on both of them, and just see what the differences are. The 4050 is basically exactly the same as the 4010, except the 4010 is white. The 4050 is black. The other big difference in the Pro Cinema series is that it has a longer warranty, 3-year warranty, versus a 1-year warranty on the 4010. And basically this is similar to the 5050, although this does have a little higher contrast. I will throw the specs up on the screen there for you. But 3-year warranty on both. They both come with a really nice Chief ceiling mount, and these aren't cheap mounts either. These are like $300+ mounts. And then they both come with a extra bulb. So that is a very nice feature to have an extra bulb in the box. Bulb life on both of these ranges from 3,500 hours on the highest setting, all the way up to 5,000 hours on the econo mode. And about, I think it's 4,500 hours or so on the normal mode. So I generally use it in the normal mode. Rarely do I use it in the high mode, with the exception of if you're watching some dark material like Game of Thrones or something and you might want to put it on higher mode. It does increase the brightness of both these projectors. So I did calibrate both these projectors, and I do have 3 different calibration settings in these. But for this test, we are going to just use their standard video modes. They've got about, I don't know, 6 or 7 of them in there. And so to give it a fair comparison, we're going to, see what it looks like out of the box. These look very good out of the box, actually. But, doing some calibration does improve the picture quality a little bit. And then, like I said, I have multiple calibration settings in here depending on the type of material you're watching. Here's a quick view of the sides. Pretty much nothing special there. They look identical. Now looking at the back of these, this is the 4050. It's got your USB power if you've got a powered HDMI cable. 2 HDMIs. Now the port on the left is the HDCP 2.2, and I don't believe that the port on the right goes up quite that high. And then you got your USB port, and then a service port, LAN port, PC port, RS-232, and then a trigger out. And then if we go down here to, sorry, I have to use a flashlight. I don't have any power back here or lights back here. Back here, you got the exact same ports. The only difference is both of the HDMI 1 and HDMI 2 are the HDCP 2.2. So they're not labeled, but that's what they are. Same USB power there. And then, of course, you have your LAN network, PC input, RS-232, and the trigger out. Now I have 3 different still images here and then a video clip here towards the end of the differences. Now keep in mind, my camera is probably not quite good enough to pick up the differences between the two, but I can tell you with the naked eye, the 6050 has definitely got a little bit better contrast. You can see here in the red of the eye looks a little bit crisper, a little bit more contrast. But you know, this video was made before the LS12000 came out, and I hope to have that in here pretty soon. But I will tell you, my experience with both projectors has been very, very good. The 4050 I think offers a huge bang for the buck, and I think for most people they would be happy with that. For the little bit more discerning customers, got a little bit bigger budget, the 6050 is definitely the way to go. It does offer higher contrast and a little bit brighter screen, but again, I'm hope to have that LS12000 projector in here pretty soon. So until that time, I mean, this was a very, very basic review. I mean, I didn't get into specific specs, but reach out to me if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to help you out with any of these projectors.